Hey, I got a stool. I found this stool at the secondhand store, and we're going to paint it today. Use DIY paint, and we're going to use the wax. Can you see it? It's gorgeous. It's luscious, beautiful paint, all natural. Then we're going to take these stamps and we're going to stick them right on here. It's going to be beautiful. All right, let's do this. I'm using just a little bit of soapy water because it's not that bad. If it was really greasy or grimy, then I would use some TSP. But for today, this is going to work just fine. The color that I'm using today is called beadboard. You can get the paint and the stamps and the inks, everything that I'm using today, on my website at iwanttocraft.com. DIY paint is clay-based, all natural, and no VOCs. You can also visit my space located in the one-of-a-kind antique mall in Woodstock, Ontario. I'll put the link below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more DIYs. So what I like to do is I get all the paint on. Okay, so I'm going to get it all on. And then I'm just going to go lightly over, and this will reduce the brush lines. Just like that. All right, so we're going to wait for this to dry, and then we're going to come back and do a second coat. Little trick is when you're going to do your second coat, don't overwork the paint. You will reactivate the first coat, okay? So you want to have a very light hand, get your paint on, and then go from there. Now you could take a sandpaper and distress this, but a lot of the times I like to wet distress with a cloth because DIY paint is water soluble. It wet distresses very, very easily, and it's less mess. So you're going to take a lint-free cloth and put a little bit of warm water, right? And then you're just like that. You're just going to rub it. I like to have my stuff looking chippy and old, right? Now, when you are wet distressing, you want to think of what gets used the most. So on a stool, like down here, someone would put their feet on, okay? So I would just really distress this part. And sometimes I'll do this, that, go across. See how easy this is distressing? I'm using no effort at all. And then once we seal this with the wax, then it won't reactivate. And what I like to do is do around the edges, just like that. Okay, so now we are going to stamp the top of this seat. I'm using the Lady of Shalott from Iron Orchid Designs, and it's 2 stamp sets. And before you use these, you want to make sure that you sandpaper the top just very lightly. Use like a 220 just the first time you use it. You're also going to want to have the ink. I'm using black today, also from Iron Orchid Design. It's Indian ink, so it's permanent. If you do not use a permanent ink on here, when you seal it, it will smear, okay? Then you're also going to have baby wipes or something to wipe off the ink off your stamps. All right, so I'm going to bring you down. We're going to design this, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how easy this is. When you open these up, you're going to get a clear piece of plastic. Don't throw that out. Keep that, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to use this to actually apply the stamp. So you want to get your ink on there. I am using clear wax and my wax brush from Pink Pixie. The wax is soft as butter and easy to apply. Let it sit overnight, then buff with the buffing brush or a lint-free cloth. The wax will be cured in 30 days, so no cleaning before then. Coming this June 30th, 2020, I will be doing a collaboration with other DIYers, including Jamie Ray Vintage. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more DIY.